Hello everybody, Mark Wiles is here. Today I started the match in Gods Unchained and I was surprised. The god power of deception was changed. And I didn't see any patch notes or anything. Then I started to research and I saw that they have updated pretty much every god's power. Every god's power. Power of every god. God's power of every god. So today I'll go through them. I'll tell you what I think about them. I have them here. So let's firstly start with two god powers that will be for nature and for warrior from new legendary cards from Tides of Fate expansion. Primal Tide, give all friendly nature creatures +X, where X is the number of cards you played this turn. Depending on how much mana this god's power will cost. This is a great god power. Great. Warrior god's power. Breathe fire. Wow. Deal 4 damage. Like, how much should this god power cost? 4 mana? Deal 4 damage? Are you kidding me? This is OP. These two god powers. Crazy. Light. Echo Light is there. Nothing changed there. Heal is heal 2 now. We simplify the text, simplified from heal 2 to one of your characters to heal 2. That means you can heal your character now, you can heal your creature. You can heal your opponent, you can heal your opponent's creature. That means it's more versatile right now. There are more options, more combinations. It's a good change in my opinion. And another, give a creature -1 strength. It's not new. What do I think about it? Good change. With this heal, God's power, God power. Not God's power, God power. War. Give +1 strength and deal 1 damage to one of your creatures. In Rage, we had it before. Raid. Summon 1/1 Valknir Raider. It's like, I have to break my tongue to say it. 1/1 body. It's nothing huge there. And attention, attention, attention. Deal 2 damage in the face, god power is gone. Goodbye aggro war. Fracture. Deal 1 damage to a damaged creature. What do I think about it? It's nowhere close to deal 2 damage in the face god power, in my opinion. I am asking myself what will be like the most used god power, like warrior god power now. I don't know. I think that plain warrior will no longer be aggro, but control. Nature. Give region +1 to a friendly creature. Flourish. Great. Great. This is a great god power. Give region +1 to Pyramid Warden. Very strong. Animal Bond is there, like it was before. Summon 1/2 Badger with Confused. And here we go. Something new here. Nature is new deception. 3 mana create. Add a random nature spell to your hand. Not 1 mana, not like random nature spell. I will play nature, I feel it. I love these changes to nature. I never played it before, but I think I will play it. Death. Soul Burn is there. Deal 1 damage to both gods. One of the most used god powers. Sacrifice. Draw a card and take 2 damage is also there. It was not used very often, like I would say very rarely. And here we go. Ignite. Give a creature burn +1. 1 mana god power. This is great. Against 1 health creatures, against a little bigger creatures, because it costs only 1 mana, this is great, in my opinion. What is removed? Blood Ritual is removed. I'm very curious about Death. It's like, I like these changes to Death. Deception. My second favorite god, flip. The mechanics changed a bit. Shuffle 2 cards in your deck. That means firstly you pick 2 cards from your hand and shuffle them in your deck. For each card shuffle, draw a card. That means you shuffle 2 cards and draw some cards. You cannot draw 2 cards, you cannot choose anymore. Before you drew 2 cards and then you were choosing like the worst cards you put just in the draw pile, but now not anymore. You choose 2 cards, remove them from your hand, and you draw 2 other cards. The question is if you can draw the same cards. I don't know this. Flip got a nerf, definitely. Thievery. 3 mana, delve a 1 mana spell from your opponent's domain. This has a change here. Before it costed 2 mana and it gave you random, not a spell, random card from your opponent's domain. Now you delve a spell for 3 mana. Sounds a bit too expensive to me, but we will see. If it's gonna be used, we will see. And another 3 mana god power, stealth. This is interesting. Give a creature hidden for 1 turn. It's a very like two-sided change because you don't deal damage anymore. In this sense, the god power became much weaker. You cannot deal 1 damage anymore with this thing. On the other hand, you can stealth your 1 health creatures. And this is like way better than it was before. If you know, one of my decks was called Only Face. Yes, Only Face. Only Face, not fans. It's an interesting change. I cannot say if it's a nerf or if it's a buff. The time will show, but it's an interesting change, definitely. I like this change. 3 mana might be a bit too expensive, like maybe 2 mana. Maybe I'm wrong because hidden is actually very strong, but I like this change too. Then we come to magic. My favorite god. Foresee 1 is there, clear mind. Mage Bolt is there. I'm super happy about it that they didn't remove it because I almost always played with Mage Bolt. Overcharge, new god power. Gain spell boost +1 until the end of the turn. You gain spell boost, not your creature. You gain spell boost. +1 for 2 mana. I don't know. For me, it sounds like it's a bit too expensive. Like maybe for 1 mana, it could be legit. For 2 mana, there are some creatures for 1 mana that give you spell boost +1. Why should you play god power for 2 mana to give you spell boost? I don't know. At the same time, in the new expansion, there are some cards that make your spells cost 0 mana. Maybe in conjunction with this god power, maybe somehow there will be some combo. Who knows? We will see. But all in all, I'm not super hyped about this god power. Mage Bolt. Mage Bolt. So that's it with changes to god powers. I'm actually happy about these changes, like all in all, because I have to say I waited for some changes in Gods Unchained. I wanted some like rotation, some movement to try some different strategies. So all in all, I'm happy about these changes. I hope you liked the video. If you do, like button, comment, subscribe. That's super important to me. That motivates me to produce more for you. I hope you enjoy it and see you in the next one. Goodbye.